Hey, good morning, everybody. Dave Pettigrew here, Peeler Realty Group. It is Monday, July 13th. Time to take a quick look at what happened over the last week in Central Iowa real estate. The first thing we're going to look at here is active listings, 2641 as of 9 a.m. this morning. Active is a point in time. I've got the monthly data there, and then as far as weekly over the last couple weeks. Just give us an idea of the direction we're heading. Of course, it's up slightly from last week. Will that continue? Well, we'll have to see over the next few weeks. New listings. This is great. We've had finally a bit of an increase here after a decline over the last few weeks. Is this sellers that were waiting after the holiday to list their homes, or is this going to be something we're going to start seeing every week? Well, that is the question. So we'll keep a close eye on this over the next few weeks, see if this pattern continues. Under contract, also up. Makes sense. We've got the demand, actually quite high as far as demand. So more new listings, more go into contract. I mean, it's a fast market. It's a hot seller's market, so we're going to see that continue. Close 755, of course, down from last week. Now, granted, last week was the end of the month. We always see more listings close in the week that is the end of the month. Still a very noticeable pattern of increasing here, so which is good. I mean, the properties are not only going into contract, they're closing, which is, I mean, ultimately the goal. Median sale price down a little bit from last week, 246.5. This is going to fluctuate every week. You almost got to look at the big picture, say, hey, what's our trend? And of course, we're trending upwards. Is this going to level off here over the next weeks and months? Well, we'll see. I kind of think so, but we'll see how that goes. I mean, that's of course supply and demand. I mean, we still have the low supply. We've got the demand. That's going to keep bringing prices up. Days on market, 6. I mean, we're still at 6. It's fast. It's fast. I mean, here's a good example. You bring a home on the market on a Wednesday. There's day 1. You don't start showings till Friday, so now you're at day 3. You do showings for that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then you go into contract on Monday, hopefully with multiple offers to choose from. There's your 6 days. I mean, 6 days isn't necessarily 6 days to view the property, so it's fast. It's very fast. Finally, months of inventory. I touched on this last week on how this works, but it's you take the sold over the last 12 months, divide that by 12, gives you an average, and then you take your active listings, divide that by the average, it gives you the months of inventory. The theory is that if no new listings came on the market in about a month, we wouldn't have any more listings to choose from. So what's the takeaway with the last week's data? We saw a little increase in new listings, which is great. Of course, we saw the increase in homes going into contract. So that demand is definitely going to keep pace with the supply. And it's going to stay that way for a while. Whether we continue to see an increase in new listings over the next few weeks, well, we'll have to wait and see. I hope that's the case. I'm sure a lot of buyers out there hope that's the case, but we'll see how that situation goes. So thanks for viewing. If you have any questions, curious what your house might sell for in this market, let me know. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll talk again in another 7 days. Thanks. Bye.